You know, sometimes my power of foresight is just astonishingly, incredibly scary. So it's what time is it right now? It's 10 o'clock at night currently. He's trying to make himself a kitty Rito. Stupid cat. So I'm watching some AVGN because I really miss the old AVGN. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still absolutely love him. I mean, he's the reason why a lot of people decided to go into creating content on YouTube, especially gaming. So I mean, he was back in the day. He was the reason I wanted to make videos. It just took me a while to do it. So I've been watching AVGN, and my boss texts me saying about, oh yeah, you may come in tomorrow. About Kevin's down there apparently, and I mean, I know that there's a lot of yarn that needs to be done, and usually he's the one who does that. So she's like, oh, I asked Vicky. Vicky's the, kind of like the person who, says whether or not I can come in on Fridays when they're off. But she's like, oh yeah, Vicky said you can come in, and I'm like, well, if Kevin's there, why would I waste my time? You know? She's like, oh well, said second's gonna be there, second shift. Second is gonna be there. She said something about tubes being cut. It takes forever for these people to just cut one box. So I was like, and I even told her that. I was like, well, if Kevin's gonna be there, even if they're cutting tubes, it takes them forever to make just one box. I would know. I'm down there when they cut. And usually it's not early in the morning. I get there around 7:30, earliest, 8 o'clock. They don't come down there to cut tubes until 10, 11. So I'd get there 7:30, 8 o'clock. I could easily collect the blue bags and fill up the supply closet, collect scraps and all that. But if they were collected today, there really shouldn't be much to collect. I could easily do that, and it would take me all about 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes, like I said, tubes were done the other day. I finished up the rest of those. Kevin's gonna be working the baler. What am I supposed to do? Like I said, they don't start really cutting tubes until 11 o'clock or so. They'll usually cut tubes from 11 o'clock on, but even then, they only do about 5 boxes. So basically, it's a tube. You do it, you saw, and then it goes into the box. You could easily get about 30 boxes done in an hour or so. But no, 5 boxes within that span of time. They cut extremely slow because, quite frankly, they don't want to do it. Mr. John, who is usually the one working the forklift and bringing the stuff over to the boxes over to that baler, even he says he really doesn't even want to be down there. The people who work in the factory don't want to do those jobs. They don't want to do the baling, and they don't want to work the saw and deal with the tubes. That's why they go so slow. I mean, Kevin, when he would cut, fuck, it would take him about a week just to fill one box. I'm not going to waste money I don't have going to work. And you can say, oh, well, you always say about hours and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But if I'm coming in, I'm spending almost $10 to get there, and I'm only doing work for about 30 minutes, I'm not even working my full hour. So I'm not even making back what I spent. There's no point. When I go to work, I don't like not having something to do. One, because of the intensive labor part of it, the bending over, twisting, pulling, tugging, all that. So when I have all that downtime, my body is allowed to feel all the pain and all that from the work. I don't like that. I need consistent work because that keeps my mind off the pain. It lets my body just keep going because the minute it's like when you get home, you have a long day at work, you're perfectly fine. You come home, sit down, you get up and you realize, man, I am in fucking pain right now because your body finally had time to register all of it. So if I go in 30 minutes worth of work and I don't like wasting time. I don't like fucking wasting time like that. So, yeah, I could have gone in, but for what? 30 minutes? And then I would have had to try to find a way to get home. It's supposed to be somewhat hotter tomorrow. I'm sure as hell not walking home. But 8 miles? No. So, but, I mean, I knew it was going to happen. I was sitting here earlier. I was like, she's probably going to text me like 10 o'clock or so. Which she did. I mean, it was actually like 9 something when she texted me. But I knew she was going to. It's every fucking Friday. And this is something I don't know why she didn't just text me earlier. Like when she was still there. Because it's 10 o'clock at night. She's at her house. I don't know why she didn't just text me at work. But I was just like, I'll just do it all on Monday. There's no point going and wasting time if Kevin's going to be down there. Like pretty much everything should have been done today, like the carpet, the luchador, plastic, all that should have been done today. So cardboard, I don't think there should have been a whole lot, but even if there is, I always, no matter how much cardboard is there, I always seem to get it done within the 5 hours I have. So, and if it's today, whatever they brought down today should pretty much be all that's there, because they really shouldn't be doing anything tomorrow. So whatever's was brought down today, they'll just sit there till Monday. And like I said, carpet and luchador and all that, that should have been done today. I mean, I threw in the luchador on Wednesday or yesterday when I was there. It was, I mean, all they had to do was just collect whatever was left because I didn't have a chance. I had to go up there for some safety bullshit. So I collected some of the luchador, but I didn't get to collect the rest of it. So, but there was more than enough to do a bale. All I had to do was just pull it out, and they were, And then plastic should have been done today along with carpet. So, I mean, that's what happens when I work. I mean, when she hired me, and it was just bad down there. Her bosses were complaining and shit like that because it looked like shit because we were so backed up. But every day I leave now, the area is cleared. So I'm doing my job and I'm doing it well. So, she can't really say, oh, you refuse to come in on Fridays. And this. Like, I'm not refusing. I mean, I already asked her, I was like, am I coming in or, I mean, you're the boss. You tell me yes or no. But then she was like, well, if you don't want to, I'm like, if there's not enough for me to do. I mean, you guys, I don't know what you guys do, but I'm pretty sure most of you don't want to be called in to go to work if you know there's nothing to do. That's just a waste of your time. That's a waste of the company's time. That's why the factory shuts down in the first place, because they're not that big. Like, apparently, I mean, contracts still aren't that great. So why have people come in if they're just going to stand around? That's exactly what I'd be doing for a couple of hours. I'm not doing it. I don't like standing around doing nothing there. So, yeah. So, but hey, at least I'm off on my birthday. I mean, I knew it was going to happen like that. I mean, I won't be doing anything, but I'll probably go out, get some stuff, have a one-man party or some shit. Party it up with Sam. Maybe Venti comes over. We'll all have some drinks. If Venti was human and if he could drink and everything, he'd be a fun drunk. Actually, I think he'd be exactly like Venti. You know, he'd be kind of like goofy and all that. Be a little mischief maker. I think that's exactly how Venti would be. That one would be a jerk. That's why he wouldn't get anything. He's like, why am I not allowed to drink? Because you're a jerk. It's like, so? Because we don't need you becoming a bigger jerk. And I think Potato Chan would probably be an emotional drunk. No, actually, no. Meowsy would be the emotional drunk. Potato Chan would probably be that really mushy, affectionate, you know, the wanting the attention all the time. Like you sit there and she just like, you know, rub up against you. But no, I think Meowsy would be the emotional one. I mean, if she was human, she shouldn't be drinking anyway, considering she's pregnant and all that. I'd be a bad person if I let her drink when she was pregnant. It's just a few things to drink. It's not gonna affect anything. Yeah, and then your kids come out like, and then you're wondering how it happened. It's like, how many drinks did I have? Yes. There's got to be a way I could fix this. That's the neat part. You don't. You don't fix it. I mean, it's fun to see what animals would be like if they were human. Oh, God. No, God. Oh, my God. Yeah, he would be a jerk. It's already a jerk. Sometimes a lot of people get drunk who are jerks and they just become bigger jerks. I haven't been drunk though, because I don't want to see what kind of drunk I am. You're like, oh my God, John, you're how old and you've never been drunk? That's right. Never been drunk. I mean, I may seem like a good old fine person, especially in the videos, but I've got a lot of rage. And if I was to get drunk, I'm not sure what would happen. So I'm just sparing everyone, sparing myself, and I've just never been drunk. Not to mention the idea of fucking waking up hunched over a fucking nasty ass toilet. Not exactly ideal. Continuously throwing up, acting like a fool in front of everyone. I mean, I already act like a fool on camera, on purpose though. But you know, like I said, I don't need to see what kind of drunk I am. I mean, who knows? I could just be one of those chill drunks, you know, the ones who are just like, yeah, I love everyone. Why don't you come over here? Just sit with me for a few minutes. I just really need someone to talk to. You know, I could be like that. But I'm not chancing it. I'm not taking the risk of getting to the point where I might be violent. Drink responsibly, kids. The moral of the story is that Sam is a jerk. Anyways, that's it for me. You know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.